Go to half court, please, boys. Number 32, Jason Smith of Hanson. Number 12, Troy Olson of Artesian. Number 42, Ricky.
996-6511.
Dakota Wesleyan University, just the place to start your winning future.
Springtime is home improvement time. What better way to improve your home than with a new garage? It'll add beauty, storage area, and protection for your valuable vehicles, and Ethan Co-op Lumber can make it easy for you. Doing the job from start to finish, concrete digging, labor, material, all at one low price. For an attached or freestanding garage, see Ethan Co-op Lumber in Ethan at 227-4224. They're ready to build that new garage for you at Ethan Co-op Lumber in Ethan.
The Toshiba facility in Mitchell is a part of a much bigger picture. In fact, Toshiba America in Mitchell is a part of a worldwide effort in excellence. The management and employees at Mitchell Toshiba believe that athletics also are only a part of a much bigger picture. The competition, sportsmanship, and friendships developed through athletics can be applied to all aspects of our life. Toshiba America of Mitchell salutes the players and fans for their ability to keep it all in perspective.
All right, we're back once again at the Corn Palace. So let's give you the starters now. And first of all, for the B All-Stars, they'll be coached by Oren Schuler. At center will be Tom Leidholt, 6'6", averaged 22 points a game this year. At one forward will be Mike Jurdy, 6'3", from Grand Duel, averaged 21 points a game and 12 rebounds. Leidholt, we should remind you, is from Bowdle. At the other forward, Morris Peterson from Dubrook, 6'4", averaged 19 points a game. At the guards will be Paul Johnson from South Shore, 6'2", averaged 18 a game. And Pat Tiefenthaler from Armour, the 5'11" guard, averaged 23 points per ball game. Take a look at the starters now for the A All-Stars, coached by Brian McDermott of Dakota State College. At center will be Jason McDonald, the big guy, 6'8", 19 points a game, 8 rebounds a game. On the front line, Travis Hughes, 6'3" forward. Hughes, a 23-point-per-game average, 9 rebounds per game average from Stanley County. And Steve Lotak at 6'2". Lotak from Wagner, 20 points a game and 8 rebounds. Also starting for the A squad will be George Betelune from Pine Ridge, 6'2", averaged 26 points a game. And at the point guard, Donnie Godel from Winter, 5'9" senior, averaged 25 points per ball game. Alan Carroll, Colin Capitan will be our two officials tonight. Right now, we'll go down the courtside for our national anthem. Pretty good crowd on hand, Steve, here for the opening game. I'm sure we're going to see more people coming in, too. And as Alan Carroll and Colin Capitan get ready to get us underway, it's going to be kind of interesting to see what happens here in the All-Star game. As you said, usually not much defense. I think we're going to get up and down the court pretty well.
I think we are. I think you'll see a lot of the offensive players' forte come to the front to show everybody here that came to the Corn Palace exactly what they can do offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, the big guy you're going to have to stop is McDonald for the A All-Stars. And Tom Leidholt's going to have his work cut out for him, although he's only given up a couple of inches inside. Leidholt, 6'6", center himself from Bowdle. The B All-Stars will be wearing the red jerseys, the A, the gold jerseys, and Leidholt gets up and gets the opening tap. So the B All-Stars will go on offense first of all. Tiefenthaler starts to penetrate, dishes it off on the right side. Dude Johnson is running that at the guard. Paul Johnson from South Shore. Pass out front. Now it's going to be tipped away. Coming down the floor, laid it up, and good for two is Donnie Godel. Well, we said we heard how much speed he had, and boy, he showed it right there, tipping it away.
Well, both clubs have had a chance to practice only about 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yep, not going to be a whole lot of set plays. There's going to be a little bit of one-on-one here tonight. Johnson out front, top of the key. Makes a nice move into the lane, off the glass. Good. Paul Johnson answers right back. Johnson, outstanding season this year. Again, averaging 18 points per ball game for South Shore. Out front, George Betelune with the basketball from Pine Ridge, top of the key. Getting man-to-man defense by the B All-Stars. Went down to the baseline to Godel. No place to go with it. Brings it out front for Lotak. He's going to drive the left side of the lane. His 10-footer in and out wouldn't go, and Tiefenthaler wants to run it up to the other end. Pat Tiefenthaler down the left-hand corner, stops the dribble there to Jurdy at the free throw line. Now off on the right-hand side, Johnson starts a move, pulls up, baseline jumper from 8, won't go. Rebound pulled out of there by Travis Hughes for the A All-Stars. Hughes down with it. Free throw line jumper, and that'll go. Travis Hughes averaged 23 points a game, and he gets his first one there, and it's a 4-2 contest.
Well, showed good form, got the rebound defensively, came down the floor himself. Nice ball handling with his left hand and took the jumper.
The A All-Stars out in front 4-2 here early in this contest. We're going to see a lot of substituting, I'm sure, as we go. Ball inside to Leithold. McDonald on him and knocks the ball loose, but Jurdy is there to pick it up off the glass and in from the left side. Mike Jurdy, 21 points, 12 rebounds a game for Grand Duo, and he makes it a tie ball game 4-4 here. 10-minute quarters, by the way, a little bit longer than the normal. Long one from the left side, and that's going to go, and it's Travis Hughes again. This time a three-pointer from Wyatt on the left wing, so 5 points for Travis Hughes, and a 7-4 lead for the A All-Stars. Right-hand side, Tiefenthaler zips a pass underneath the light, scores, and he's going to be fouled from behind by McDonald. Ward, an assist there by Tiefenthaler. He fired that ball down there to Tom Leithold, the 6'6" center, and he'll go to the free throw line. Chance to complete the three-point play.
Well, Leithold had good hands on that pass. Caught the ball because Tiefenthaler zipped it in there.
A lot of mustard on that one. We can tie it up here, and Leithold gets the free throw. So he's got 3 points, and we're tied at 7-7 with 7:45 to go in the first period here of the three-class shootout at the Mitchell Corn Palace. George Betelune out in three-point range on the right side, down to Hughes again in the corner. Man-to-man D. Now Betelune from 3. That'll come up a little bit short. Rebound to Mike Jurdy. Going to bring it up the floor himself. Now to Leithold, and he's going to lose control of it on the baseline. Betelune reached in, slapped the ball away, and it went off of Leithold's leg and out of bounds. I doubt that's the guy that wanted bringing up the ball up the floor. But these guys are used to feeding it to who's ever out in front there, and Leithold just happened to be breaking first, the 6'6" center. Donnie Godel from Winter, right front, down McDonald, outside the free throw line. In the lane, Betelune making a move to the basket, off balance, puts it up, it won't go. The rebound, Steve Lotak is there. Little one from the side of the lane will crawl over and Steve Lotak with his first basket, and the A All-Stars again out in front now by a score of 9-7. Again, B goes inside. Leithold stuffed by McDonald. Gets the rebound, no good. Now the tap is there. We're going to have to wait and see who they give it to. Peterson. It's going to be Peterson. Morris Peterson of Dubrook will get the tap in. Hands all over the place that time. And we're tied again at 9-9. Lotak, right baseline. Moves inside and tried to slip a pass to McDonald. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll belong to the B All-Stars.
On that particular play, McDonald thought Lotak was going to take that 5-foot baseline jumper.
And probably should have. He was right at the side of the lane, but just tried to slip the pass inside. So 9-9 tie. Paul Johnson, the guard from South Shore, works out front to Tiefenthaler. In the lane to Leithold. Now back out into the corner. Johnson working with it. Nice move to get around Betelune at the baseline, but he couldn't get the shot to go. Beautiful move there. Head and shoulder fake. And here comes the A All-Stars back at the floor. Betelune on the right side. Out front for Godel. And now Hughes from three-point range. Look out. Woo! Travis Hughes. 2 3-pointers. And I mean, he had 5-6 feet to spare on that one.
He showed long range on that shot.
That was an NBA three-pointer. 3-point lead for the A. Here's Tiefenthaler. Free throw line. Comes up a little bit short. Godel wants to push it. Donnie Godel coming out for the A now. They can go up by 5 with a basket. Lotak, right-hand corner. Looking down for McDonald. Leithold bats it away, but it comes to Betelune. Fadeaway side of the lane. A little bit too hard up the back of the rim, and the rebound to Paul Johnson, the guard for the B All-Stars from South Shore. 12-9, the A leading here with 5:40 to go in the first period. Morris Peterson, 6'4", forward from Dubrook, out to Jurdy, three-pointer. That one's going to be short, and Betelune comes away with the rebound. Feeds to Godel. Here he comes up the middle, right to the basket. He'll score. Donnie Godel.
Crossover dribble that time once he got about the free throw line area, and then penetrated and took it the finger roll.
Well, I can see why you'd like him leading the way on your fast break. He does have a lot of moves. Good, quick hands. Johnson out front for the B All-Stars. They trail 14-9. First really substantial lead to the ball game so far. To Tiefenthaler at the top of the key. Corn Palace looks a little different because the far end has no bleachers set up. Bleachers only on one end of the floor. Ball taken away inside by Lotak. Reached in, knocked it away from Leithold as he was about to make the move to the basket. And so the A can increase their 5-point lead. It looks like Oren Schuler is getting ready to go to his bench here. Jason McDonald, side of the lane, goes up from 8. Won't go down. The rebound, Jurdy is there for the B-Stars. Mike Jurdy will bring it up himself. Looking for a little help now as he stops on the left wing. Cross-court pass. Johnson for 3. In and out. And Jason McDonald there. And now has it taken away by Jurdy. And Jurdy is going to be fouled by Jason McDonald. So that'll be the second foul on McDonald. And now we're going to get a whole bundle of new substitutes coming in for both the B and the A. And this what makes this play-by-play so fun in an all-star game to get a whole new group of players coming in.
Meanwhile, 5 on each team.
Yeah, meanwhile, Jurdy is going to get set here to go to the free throw. Jurdy with 2 points in the ball game. And we'll try and keep things straight here now. For the A All-Stars, we'll have Chad Bergen of Millbank, Jason Stahl from Freeman, Jeff DeSpigler of Webster, Rick Helwig of Sisseton, and Heath Marshall of DeSmet all coming in as Jurdy puts the first free throw up and good. The only guy not new in is Troy Olson so far for the B. He wants to come in for Jurdy, and now he will as Jurdy hits the free throws. He'll come out. Troy Olson comes in. Along with him, he'll have Scott Montgomery from Elkton out there, Paul Churchma from Avon, Jason Smith of Hanson, and let's see who's at the center. It's Ricky Baruch of Alpena. The A with the ball. We're going to get a foul inside as they try to get the ball down low into Chad Bergen, and Ricky Baruch is going to be called for it as he reached over the top. So see if we'll have shots. No, Bergen will throw it in from underneath. A leading 14-11, 4:20 to go in the first quarter, and the ball thrown away in the lane as Troy Olson is in there to pick it up for the B-Stars. Olson goes to Montgomery, left side, tries to lob it into the lane, and that one's knocked away and stolen. Long pass up in the front court, and there's Troy Olson again, so 2 steals for Olson. He gives it off in the lane to Baruch. Baruch goes in and has the ball blocked inside. Good defensive play by the A-Stars. Chad Bergen got a hand on it. Now into the lane, driving, putting up a shot, no good. Rebound, Helwig won't go, and back we go for the Bees. Up and down the floor. Troy Olson, free throw line. That one over.
Well, these 10 players on the floor right now run a lot more than the first group did.
Absolutely. Troy Olson finally got the jumper to go, and it's 14-13 now. B right back within 1. Here's a nice lob inside to Bergen. He's got the easy shot. Nice pass by Helwig from the outside. Chad Bergen lays it in for 2, and the A again up by 3 points. Now at the far end, drive by Churchman at the baseline, blocked away, and out of bounds. It'll still belong to the B-Stars. Chad Bergen again got a hand on it. Well, he's come in there and showed some things right off the bat. From Millbank, Chad Bergen, 6'5", averaged 15 points a game, 12 rebounds a game for Millbank this year. Churchman out on the right side. Nice lob into Baruch. He can't get the shot to go, though. Too hard off the glass. Now fights for his own rebound, puts it up. That one's going to fall off again. They still battle for it. Churchman this time fouled, and he almost got the shot to go and hung there on the rim and came off. Paul Churchman from Avon will head to the free throw line. And Chad Bergen will get the foul, his first of the game. 3:07 mark, excuse me, Steve, of the first quarter.
The All-Stars doing a good job that time on the offensive boards. Got 4 opportunities. And Churchman a chance to shoot 2.
Well, you know, when the A's took their first line out, really, they took their big size. They've got them all on that first 5 that was in there for the most part. As the free throw goes up, and it's good by Churchman. So his first point, scoring really spread around well. Jurdy with 4 points leading the B's. Travis Hughes leading the A's. He's got 8 points here. Well, he was in there, popped a couple of 3-pointers. And those will add up real quickly for you. Second free throw, no good by Churchman. 16-14. The A All-Stars lead it. 3 minutes to go, first period. Side of the lane, jumper put up short range, no good. And the rebound by DeSpigler will go. That first shot by Stahl from Freeman will go, but DeSpigler follows and gets his first basket of the ball game. Makes it 18-14, the A. Out front, Troy Olson with it to the free throw line. Stop there. Gives it up now on his right side. Scott Montgomery. Nice feed inside to Churchman. Bounce pass, Paul Churchman. The easy lay-in. Fine assist. We got some good guards on the floor. I'll tell you that, both ways. Here's a free throw line jumper. Going to come up a little bit short now by the A All-Stars. That one put up by Palmquist. And Montgomery comes back. Again to Churchsmith, side of the lane. He's got another one. So Paul Churchsmith from Avon coming in here scoring quick points, 5 of them. And it's a tie-ball game at 18-18. We approach the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. The A's get it inside to Bergen. Slips it across the lane, and there's Stahl to lay it up and in. Jason Stahl from Cleveland averaged 20 points a game this year and has his first basket here tonight. Troy Olson, left-hand corner. Jason Smith will test out the shot. Rolls around, no good. From out in the left-hand corner, but the rebound controlled by the B All-Stars. Will bring it back outside again. Olson to Montgomery. Nice feed again inside, and there is a lay-in basket inside for the B All-Stars. And boy, have we seen some nice passing. Ricky Baruth gets his first basket. All knocked away out front now. It'll still belong to the A-Stars, but we are seeing some fine passes being thrown into the people in the lane.
Especially Scott Montgomery 2 times in a row from Elkton.
Travis Palmquist into the ballgame from Woolsey. 6'4", averaged 19 points a ballgame. Out front is Marshall, Heath Marshall from DeSmet. Going down to the left-hand corner to Hellwig. To the free throw line, gives it off to Bergen. Nice turnaround banker off the glass. Good for Chad Bergen. Impressed with his play here in the first quarter. 4 points. Minute 10 to go on the clock. Pass in the lane for the B-Stars. Churchman couldn't hold on. There comes the A back with it again. Nice pass out into the corner, but it's going to hit the baseline. Hellwig tried to get it over to Marshall. He just couldn't quite get the handle on it, and it hit the baseline out of bounds. And the B-Stars will have it out of bounds in their own backcourt. And now Jason Smith is coming back in the ballgame, and Troy Olson is going to go out and get a little bit of a break. The Bees have 11 players. The A's with exactly 10, so they can go 5-5. Oren Schuler is going to have to juggle a little bit here to make sure everybody gets some playing time, which he will try to do. Paul Churchsmith, free throw line, right side extended. Cross-court pass could go to Montgomery now in the left-hand corner. Into the side of the lane. No shot there. Back outside to Montgomery. Again, he'll go inside the lane to Churchsmith. Fakes right, goes left, and he's going to draw the foul this time as he went to the basket. And it'll go on Bergen, I believe. And we'll make sure here. Yeah, Bergen, he is second of the ball game. Both the centers, McDonald and Bergen, with 2 apiece as Paul Churchsmith gets ready to go to the free throw line. He can tie it up if he can get them both to go.
I'll tell the folks during the course of the broadcast that we'll have the action mic as soon as the Big J brings it
right
from Alexander. Have a chance to talk to the players, the coaches during the course of the game, and get their perspective of how they feel on the 3-class shootout.
Right. Go down to the benches a little bit and visit with some of the guys on maybe their plans for college, where they're headed, and so on and so forth. Churchman missing the first free throw. Second one on the way, and that one short. But the rebound to Palmquist, 12-footer left side, no good. Rebound, Jason Smith will follow, and he will score. Jason Smith has his first basket. 22 all with 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball tipped away by Ricky Baruth down in the right-hand corner. It'll still belong to the A-Stars. And it'll be Bergen who will throw it in from the corner. Looking out front. Gets the ball inside. Got a 3-pointer coming now from the left side by Heath Marshall, but it won't go. Rebound Scott Montgomery for the B-Stars. Bounce pass right side. Smith takes it in, and the ball blocked away nicely by Hellwig, but it goes out of bounds. It'll still be D basketball, but a nicely timed jump there by Rick Hellwig of Sisseton, 6'3" forward, to get the block out of bounds. 12 seconds to go now in the quarter. Time ball game. Bees throw it in. They get it in the hands of Jason Smith. 12-footer left side. Going to come up short. Rebound to the A. Hellwig tried to get it out. Baruth steps in front. He'll fire from 3. That one won't go. And we're going to get a whistle with 1 second to go. A foul in the backcourt. And we'll go against the B-Stars. Should not be a 1-and-1 here. That's only the second team foul against the Bees. Scott Montgomery will pick up his first foul, and so A will throw it in from the backcourt. Heath Marshall will inbound with 1 second to go. Gets it in the stall. He'll let it fly, and short at the buzzer. So we have come to the end of the first quarter. And the score here, all tied up. The B-Stars 22 and the A All-Stars 22. The crowd likes it, and we'll be back on the second quarter in 1 minute. With you. Shooting in that first quarter for the B All-Stars, they were 9 of 23 from the field. The A Stars shot a little bit better, 10 of 21. The B's big rebounding advantage, 17-10, and that's maybe a little bit surprising. A's got a pretty big squad out there. A All-Stars with the ball right now as we get underway with their second quarter, and Steve Lotak is going to put it up and in from the side of the lane. Lotak, of course, from Wagner. He's got 4 points now, and it's 24-22A. We've gone back to our original starters here pretty much for both sides. The B and the A, Pat Tiefenthaler and Paul Johnson running at the guards for the B All-Stars. They've got Jordy back on the front line. Here's Tiefenthaler going up the right side of the lane, and his shot going to be slapped away and out of bounds, so the Bees will throw it in from underneath. Leitholt is back in at the center spot, and Morris Peterson back in at the forward for the Bees as well. Original starting lineup for them. Paul Johnson to the free throw line, pulls up, jump shot a little bit short, and the rebound pulled out by the A-Stars. They quickly get it up to George Betelgeuse, and he'll pump for 18, and it's good. Betelgeuse, the Pine Ridge, has his first bucket.
I think Betelgeuse likes that type of play. We saw it a lot in the state tournament out in Rapid. They like to get up and down the floor with the Thorpes, and that time they showed it.
Ball inside the Leitholt. He takes it around Jason McDonald, and McDonald's going to pick up his third foul of the ball game. Well, Leitholt using a little more speed. That first step of his is getting him around Jason McDonald. And I guess if, people talked about Jason McDonald, he certainly, once you get the ball to him, he's tough. But he's going to maybe have to work on that foot speed inside a little bit for the college ranks.
Well, at 10-minute quarters, he's already picked up his third with just a minute gone here in the second quarter.
And he's going to have to sit down for Coach Brian McDermott as Leitholt's free throw won't go. A little bit long, comes off the back. 3 points so far for Tom Leitholt from Bowdle. 22 points a game this year, and now he gets his second free throw. So that's 4 for him here tonight. 26-23. The A All-Stars up in front by 3 points. We were tied at 22 all at the end of the quarter. Free throw line, jumper by Lotak. Might have been partially blocked out front by Peterson. Ball comes loose, and now Jordy racing to the other end. And a foul going to be called as the ball was knocked away from him. He was going into the basket.
Fouls on Godel.
Donnie Godel, the winner. Boy, he showed some speed coming from behind. I didn't think anybody was going to get to Jordy that time, but reached in there and got him on the arm. So Mike Jordy goes to the free throw line. Talked a little bit before the ball game. We saw him in the playoff game in the football when we went up to Grand Duel to do the football playoffs this last fall. Quarterback for the Grand Duel team. And as he got an arm to throw that football, I mean, he can throw it 60 yards, no problem. And they had a wide open attack. It's fun to watch. Jordy's a big guy at 6'3". He probably weighs 215, maybe 220. Hit both free throws, 6 points. Jordy leads the scoring for the B-Stars right now. And it's 26-25, A out in front. Free throw line jumper on the way short. They try and tip at it and keep it alive, but Travis Hughes couldn't get it to go. Now the Bees coming back. Jordy underneath, blocked once, going to get it back, goes up, scores.
I think the bottom of the backboard was the one that actually blocked the shot on Jordy.
8 points for Jordy. And the Bees have taken the lead by 1. Here's Travis Hughes, blocked, no foul in the corner. And it's going to go on Peterson. Nope, not Peterson, Johnson. Paul Johnson, the guard. That will be his first of the ball game. So free throws coming up here for the A-Stars. Now remember, after this ball game tonight, we will have the double A's. We'll play the winner of this one. And obviously the pace of the game is going to take its toll a little bit, Steve, because we're going up and down the floor. It's going to be a little tough maybe for the second contest for these guys.
I think the advantage would go to the double-A All-Stars.
Travis Hughes hits his second free throw after missing the first. He's got 9 points now. He leads the scoring for the A-Stars. Tiefenthaler out front. Nice pass down to the baseline. We're going to get a foul there. And see if we have shots coming up. I believe we will for Morris Peterson. Dubrook. Yep, foul is going to go on Travis Hughes of the A. First foul against Hughes in the ball game. And at the free throw line here, 1-and-1 time is Morris Peterson, and curls around and it goes in. 3 points a game for Peterson. You know, 6'4", he's a heck of a three-point shooter, a heck of an outside shooter, so he can make a pretty good guard or maybe small forward for some college here coming up. Hits them both.
Speaking of colleges, we've got some area coaches. We see Tim Sutherland, Black Hill State is here. Shot blocked.
Good opportunity to see some talent. Bergen tried to get the shot, couldn't go, and then they bumped it in from the outside. Donnie Godel will get the basket to go. 6 points for Donnie Godel in the ball game. Jordy driving the other end, and what are we going to get? It'll be a blocking foul on the A's. As it will be Steve Lotak of Wagner going to be called for the block at the baseline. Mike Jordy will go to the free throw line for the Bees. 30-29. A All-Stars lead here. 7:31 to go in the first half, and long quarters. Man, we're going 10-minute quarters. So that'll probably get the scoring up there in some pretty high range, too. 10 of 14 now from the free throw line for the B All-Stars. They're shooting well, and Jordy hits them both. He's in double figures. Mike Jordy from Grand Duel has 10 points. 31-30, the V back out in front. George Betelgeuse on the dribble out front. Jordy on him right at the top. Pass left side and then right back to Betelgeuse to the free throw line. Off balance, jumps it up and won't go. Rebound inside, and that will fall by Bergen. Hold on. Did Lotak get on the rim? He did. Steve Lotak of Wagner went up. The ball was on the rim, and he jammed it through. And that's going to disallow the basket for basket interference. Well, everybody wonders how high Lotak can get. He was about 8 inches above the rim that time.
Showed good jumping ability during the warm-ups. Had some good dunks.
There's a steal now in the corner for the A All-Stars, coming down the floor with it and putting it up. Hughes, he couldn't get it to go. He put it up too hard. Now we'll go the other end. Lideholt, the center, across to Jordy. Nice pass for two. Mike Jordy with 12 points. But a nice feed by the 6'6 center, Tom Lideholt. Now Betelgeuse. 3-point range. Won't go, and Paul Johnson has it for the B-Stars. They're up by 3, and they can add to it. Johnson into the lane, on the run, and good. 4 points for Johnson. It's a 35-30 ball game, and that's the kind of fun basketball to watch when we get flying here.
The biggest lead of the game for the B-Stars.
Hughes to Betelgeuse on his right side. They get the ball into Bergen, the center. Gets Lideholt up in the air, and then Lideholt comes back and blocks it from behind. But Bergen gets it back. Jumper now from the baseline from 10 won't go. Betelgeuse on the rebound. Up and in. George Betelgeuse with his second basket of the night. Boy, Lideholt made a nice recovery there after going up in the air to come back and block the shot underneath by Bergen. But the A's get it anyway. Peterson, side of the lane. He'll roll one around the rim and in. Morris Peterson with 6 points. 37-32. And now a pass inside. Look out, Lotak went to the floor as he was putting the shot up, but no call there. And Jordy comes back the other way for the Bees to the free throw line. And now he has the ball swiped away. Here comes Donnie Godel all by himself. He will lay it up and in. 8 points for Donnie Godel. So he and Travis Hughes have been the show so far for the A All-Stars. 37-34, B with the lead. Pass inside and too high for Morris Peterson. Hughes coming out on the run. Pass underneath. Man open for the layup. 3-on-2 break is Chad Bergen.
Well, Chad Bergen showed good foot speed that time in getting down the floor and filling the wing.
37-36. B will go inside. Lideholt foul. This time he almost got it to go underhanded as he turned to the basket. He was hit there by Steve Lotak and shoveled it up. Just fell off the front. But Lideholt will go to the free throw line for a pair, and we're going to get wholesale substitutions again here. And the guys who are in there get a good round of applause as they go out.
Now they get the play 5 minutes and then come out in the 10-minute quarters. 5:09 to go here in the first half.
Tom Lideholt at the free throw line. He can't get his free throw to go. Rebound loose in the corner. Banged out of bounds. Will belong to the A-Stars. Holmquist over there in the corner almost was able to save it, but couldn't quite get to it. The A-Stars will come back up the floor with it. Jason Stahl from Freeman on the dribble out front. Being guarded by Travis Palmquist of Woolsey. Stahl to the free throw line. Palmquist blocks his shot. Here comes Scott Montgomery. He's got one man to beat, and he goes by him and scores. Nice move. Montgomery with his first basket. 39-36. Bees with the lead. Out of the other end. Shot up by DeSpigler. No good. Rebound by Heath Marshall. Won't fall. A getting some tough luck shooting. Jason Smith on the rebound. Out to Troy Olson. Slow it down left side. Back to Smith. Free throw line. Jump shot. Short. Rebound side of the lane. Ricky Baruth will put it up. And that one will fall out. No good. Baruth again going to give it a try. Goes all the way underneath the basket. Pass out to Montgomery. His shot too long from 15. And now finally Troy Olson will get it.
4 times that on the B team.
So B hitting the boards, and as we said, they got a pretty good rebounding advantage. They lead at 41-36 on the scoreboard and 26-14 in the rebounds. Ball into big Jason McDonald, but he dishes it right back out front. Free throw line jumper will not go down. And here comes the B-Stars back again. Pass into Baruth. He's going to be hit there as he goes to the basket. Ricky Baruth of Alpena will go to the free throw line for a couple of shots. And we're going to get Paul Churchman. Avon coming into the lineup. Oh, I think he wants to come in for Baruth, so he'll have to wait here for the free throws. As Baruth goes to the line with it. Chance to increase the lead here to 6 points, and he gets the free throw. 3 points for Baruth. Reminder, you're listening to KMIT in Mitchell, the three-class shootout tonight from the Corn Palace. Baruth with the second one also going down, and now he will go to the bench, and Paul Churchman will come back in with 3:52 to go in the first half. By the way, if you're still coming to the ball games tonight, we're going to have a slam dunk contest in between ball games, and we saw these guys warm up. We're going to have some good competitors in that baby.
And the second game doesn't start until 8:30.
That's right.
It's not like 20 minutes after this one. They're going to start the second one at 8:30.
The Spiegler driving the lane, had the ball knocked away, but it goes off Paul Churchman underneath, so the A All-Stars will throw it in underneath their own basket, trailing by 7 points. Stahl in the corner, back into McDonald, dishes it out front. DeSpigler with a jumper, good from three. Oh, check it, it's Heath Marshall. Marshall from 3 points. And that is his first basket of the ball game. 43-39 contest. Both sides going man-to-man defensively. Montgomery down to Jason Smith in the corner. His pass knocked away by Stahl. Stahl leading the fast break will go all the way and scores. He had Heath Marshall coming with him, but Jason Stahl Freeman takes it in. He's got 4 points. 43-41. The A coming right back here to tighten it up again. Troy Olsen from Artesian gives it to Montgomery left side. Ball knocked away from him. Here comes the A on the run again. Marshall out front, three-pointer in and out. Wouldn't go, and Jason Smith is there on the rebound for Hansen. Pass on his right side to Churchman. Tries to slip it into the lane, and he lost control, and Stahl is there to pick up the loose ball for the A. They come back with it into the front court at the 2.5-minute mark of the first half. Marshall, side of the lane, going to drive a foul as he goes up with a shot. Going to go on Scott Montgomery, I believe. Heath Marshall will go to the free throw line. From DeSmith, 18 points a game for the 6-foot senior this year. 4 assists per ball game as well for Marshall. He's got 4 points in the contest here tonight. First free throw won't go, though. Comes off the front of the rim. We'll have another one coming. Only the third free throw for the A-Stars. 1 for 3. On the other hand, 14 of 19 for the Bees. So they've had a lot more opportunity at the free throw line. Second free throw up, and again won't go for Marshall. Couldn't get either one of them. Stays a 2-point B lead, and Montgomery brings it up into the front court. Scott Montgomery from Elkton. Nice pass in the lane. Baruth, the turnaround wouldn't go. It's short. Rebound pulled out by the A-Stars. Right side, Jason Stahl. Nice head and shoulder fake, but he couldn't get the 8-footer to go from the baseline. And Churchman back the other way for the Bees. To Montgomery, 16-footer, good from out foot. Scott Montgomery with 4 points. There's a long pass down the floor. Man open is Chad Bergen. Jason Stahl saw him going down the floor all by himself. And Bergen has 8 points. 45-43 for the V-Stars. Under the 2-minute mark, here's Troy Olsen from 3. That one's short. The rebound pulled out by the A. On the run they come. Bergen into the lane to DeSpigler, and DeSpigler has it knocked away from behind. Here comes Troy Olsen leading the charge for the Bees. On his left side, Palmquist from 3. Nope, that one won't go. We're firing at will now. Heath Marshall back with it. Left side, jump shot on the way, will go. Rebound tapped around out of bounds underneath. It'll still be the A All-Stars basketball. And we're going to get a substitution for the B. Troy Olsen is going to go out, and Jason Smith will come back in. 1:21 to go in the first half. From the right side, jumper on the way by Hellwig. Won't go down. Rebound controlled by the B. Palmquist. Travis Palmquist of Woolsey gets it up to Montgomery. Into the side of the lane. Nice feed into Montgomery. Shot blocked from behind by Stahl. They're still tapping around underneath, and finally the A All-Stars come away with it. 3 on 2. Stahl, side of the lane, goes up, blocked, and fouled there at the side of the lane. Ricky Baruth of Alpena will commit the foul, and Jason Stahl, Freeman, will go to the free throw line. 57 seconds to go in the first half. Scoring leaders, Mike Jurdy for the B-Stars with 12 points, but we've had, let's see, nine players score for the B. And the scoring leaders for the A, Travis Hughes with 9 points. Travis, of course, from Stanley County, and then 8 for Donnie Godel of Winter, and also 8 for Chad Bergen of Milbank. Missing the first free throw and missing the second free throw, Jason Stahl. So we're still 45-43. The B-Stars, they have the ball with 48 seconds to go in the first half. Montgomery bounce pass to Baruth, turnaround side of the lane, no, too long. I think these players are missing a few shots they wouldn't normally miss during the course of the season right now. Maybe the pace of the game, maybe that they're looking for somebody to come up and block them too. Stahl from out front, three-pointer wouldn't go. Montgomery leading the fast break charge, goes all the way and scores. Montgomery with 6 points. The Bees by 4 with 20 seconds to go in the half. Stahl left side to the baseline, puts up the shot. He's going to be fouled by Palmquist. Travis Palmquist of Woolsey picks up his second. And again, Jason Stahl, who was just there a moment ago, missed his 2 shots, will be back at the line. And here comes Troy Olson of Artesian back into the ball game. And Travis Palmquist will go out of there. A's have only hit 1 of 6 free throw attempts so far. They're down by 4 points, and Stahl will get this one to go down. 5 points now for Jason. Averaged 20 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists this year for Freeman. And Stahl a third-team All-State selection as well, and gets them both, so it's 47-45, 10 seconds to go. Scott Montgomery for the B out on the left-hand corner. Out to Olson, 6, 5, 4, back to Montgomery. Goes to the baseline, he'll put up the jump shot, no good at the buzzer, a little bit long, and we have reached halftime. A 2-point ball game, and the crowd... All right, ready to go now with the start of the third quarter, and the B All-Stars in the red jerseys will have the ball out of bounds against the A. They are in the gold jerseys here tonight. Double A, by the way, they're wearing the blue shirts. Jumper from out front by Troy Olson from 3 won't go. The ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to belong to B. Out George Betelgeuse hand down underneath. And it'll be Palmquist, Travis Palmquist, who will throw it in for the B-Stars. On the dribble out front, Montgomery going to be tied up by Jason Stahl, Scott Montgomery. And the ball is going to belong to the A Stars as the arrow pointed their way here. So Jason Stahl will bring it up. He's got Donnie Godel running away without a guard. You heard Bob Olson say Godel's on his way to Northern, and Godel nails a 3-pointer. 11 points for him now. He's the leading scorer for the A All-Stars. And they're up by 1, 48-47. Montgomery to the free throw line. Tries to dish it down underneath the Ricky Baruth. Knocked away. Here comes Godel again. He's got Stahl on his left. Fakes to the left, and then we're going to get a charge. I hope everybody's okay. Godel was hoping that the defensive man was going to take that fake, Troy Olson. But Troy Olson planted himself right there. And Godel got the charge. That was a good defensive play by Troy Olson of Artesian. And we are going to get a quick timeout here on the floor. 9-11 mark of the third quarter. 48-47 the score in favor of the A Stars. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute.
When it comes to electrical service needs, Muth Electric has the professional staff you can count on to do a quality job. They offer a complete line of electrical contracting, sales, and service for both commercial and residential jobs. It's clean-up, fix-up month in Mitchell, and there's no better time to have Muth Electric come in and do those electrical improvements in your home or business. Stop in at 730 North Kimball in Mitchell or call 996-3983 for the professional electrical service you need.
Hi, this is John Morrison, basketball coach at Dakota Wesleyan University. Sure, we like to excel on the basketball court, but each year more students receive academic scholarships at Dakota Wesleyan than athletic awards. Many of those scholarships are presented to basketball, football, and volleyball players. Getting a good education is what we're all about, but we still like to win. Who doesn't? If you want to join our winning tradition in the classroom and on the court, call Dakota Wesleyan's admission office at 996-6511.
Dakota Wesleyan University, just the place to start your winning future.
Alrighty, we're back once again, and the B All-Stars after the timeout by Oren Schuler with the ball. Troy Olson puts it up from out front, no good. Rebound underneath, and that one will fall by Palmquist. And now Hellwig will finally clear it out of there. Rick Hellwig of Sisseton for the A-Stars. Up to Donnie Godel, left-hand corner, and he loses control of it. Actually went off his leg, and Troy Olson comes back. Olson zips a pass left side to Palmquist underneath. Now to Scott Montgomery. He'll fire three-pointer right side, no good. Churchman, feed underneath, and Ricky Baruth will get the basket. Churchman, nice pass at the side of the lane to Ricky Baruth of Alpena, and Ricky's got 6 points now on the night. Back into the lane on the other end we go. Godel tried to fire up a shot on the run and wouldn't go down for it. And now we come down to the B end of the floor. B All-Stars up by 1. Here's a three-pointer left side. Wouldn't go down, put up by Palmquist. Now Troy Olson from 16, no good. Churchman on the rebound. He'll score. Paul Churchman from Ava. 7 points tonight. 51-48, the Bees. Donnie Godel down to the left-hand corner. Ball knocked away from him by Troy Olson. Well, there's two quick guys going at each other there, Olson and Godel. By the way, Steve is going to be staying down the court here. We're going to try and talk to some of these players. We'll get a chance here during free throws or breaks into action. Chad Bergen going to hit the jump shot now from the left side, about a 10-footer, and it's 51-50 as A closes in again. They trail by 7 has been the biggest margin in the ballgame, so it's been pretty tight here all the way. Troy Olson, pass down low underneath. Churchman having trouble side of the lane, now picks it up and puts it up and in. 9 for Churchman. Mike Jurdy of Grand Duel still the leader for the Bees with 12 points. Side of the lane, right-handed hook shot up and on the way, and good by Hellwig. So Rick Hellwig of Sisseton gets his first basket of the ball game. Bees coming back. Baruth side of the lane, off the glass. It won't fall, a little bit hard. Baruth gets the rebound back again. Going to go right to the hole. Look at him score. B has held their own very nicely underneath the basket against the A-Stars. Hellwig other end, and he fires from the hip and nails another one. So Rick Hellwig 2 baskets in a row for the A-Stars. 6'3", out of Sisseton, average 16 points a game did Hellwig. Palmquist, baseline for the Bees. His 8-footer off the glass won't go. Gets his own rebound, takes it in again, and it rolls off the right side. Palmquist again with it, and again he's going to come up a little bit short. Travis Palmquist with Woolsey doing a good job on the boards, but he couldn't get it to go. Now Godel, nice pass side of the lane. The shot by Stahl won't go, but George Benelune is there to foul. Good as pass inside again by Donnie Godel of Winter. Benelune gets it. He's got 6 points tonight. And the A All-Stars have taken the lead again at 56-55. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Churchman, left side of the lane. Nice block. It goes out of bounds. Chad Bergen up there high in the air to slap that one away and out of bounds. Right at the side of the lane. Hayes throw it in, pass down the floor. Benelune, he's got a couple of guys with him. He's going to pull up right side of the lane, no good. Bergen trying for the rebound, but it's knocked away by Troy Olson. There comes Olson. He's up against 3 players, and he lost his foot. He got the ball to go up and in, but Olson might have hit a wet spot or something right there at the side of the lane, just lost his footing and slipped, and they call the traveling on him. Donnie Godel back now, left side of the lane, and there's a foul on Paul Churchman, I believe. So Godel will go to the free throw line, and we're going to get a bunch of new people coming back in the lineup here now for the B-Stars once again. Looks like most of our original starters. Round of applause for the B players that are sitting down. And now we're going to get the A players coming back in as well. Looks like we got Pat Tiefenthaler, Paul Johnson at the guards, Mike Jurdy and Morris Peterson at the forwards, and Tom Lighthold again at the center for the B-Stars. Big Jason McDonald, 6'8" center from Vermilion, has come back in for the A. And see who else we got in there. Steve Lotak from Wagner is back in. As Godel can't get his first free throw to go down, he'll have one more coming. DeSpiegler is also in. And now here's Godel going to hit the second free throw. So he's got a dozen points. That leads the A. And Travis Hughes will come in for Donnie Godel. Into the front court, Pat Tiefenthaler. A's lead by a basket here in the third quarter. Jason Smith, right side of the free throw line, into Jordy, side of the lane. Quick hands, they knock the ball away. Low tack from Wagner in there to make the steal. And if you don't protect the ball in this ball game, you got to look out because you get a lot of good defensive players, a lot of quickness in there. Pass in the lane by Low tack, slapped away, but he gets it right back. He's going to take it into the hole and knocked away from him, and it goes off of Low tack and out of bounds. Good play underneath by Lighthope. The center, 6'6" for the B-Stars. 57-55. A out in front. Tiefenthaler, right-hand corner. Dishes outside. A long jumper from three is going to go. Paul Johnson from South Shore, who is headed to Sioux Falls College, by the way, I understand. Hits the three-pointer. Now down at the other end, ball knocked away and out of bounds by Johnson. It'll still belong to the A-Stars. The Bees come back on that three-pointer by Johnson and take a one-point lead at 58-57. Travis Hughes, wheeling and dealing side of the lane. Out to Jason McDonald. He'll put it up and in. First basket for McDonald. And, of course, he's been in some foul trouble here tonight. He got 3 fouls early in the ball game. So the A again by a point. Johnson to Tiefenthaler, left side. Free throw line, Jason Smith. Low tack strips him of the ball. Out to DeSpiegler. Bounce pass going in, and being fouled is going to be Marshall. And so Heath Marshall will go to the free throw line here for the A-Stars, looking for his 4th point of the ball game. Marshall from DeSmet, an 18-point per game average this year.
You talk about Paul Johnson going to Sioux Falls College. Sure sounds like Bob Wilson's Donnie Godel going to be going to Northern.
Yeah.
We'd certainly like to have him.
Well, he's a good one, no doubt. A point guard that can do everything for you. Marshall going to hit both free throws. And at 61-58, the A-Stars. Just over 4 minutes to go, third period. Pat Tiefenthaler out front. Ball knocked away. DeSpiegler has got Tiefenthaler to beat, and he can't get around him. Gives the ball out to Low tack. Now in the lane. Goes up with it. Short jumper won't fall. Rebound battle for it. And finally, Jordy picks it up for the B-Stars. Jordy with a lead pass to Johnson, and he missed the layup. Came in from the left side. Paul Johnson missed it. We'll go to the other end. Marshall, again, leading the charge. Gets it off to DeSpiegler. Three-pointer left side. Won't go. Rebound to the B-Stars, and it's Lighthope in the center underneath.
Speaking of rebounds, the B All-Stars have out-rebounded the A All-Stars 45-23 at this point in the game.
Johnson, free throw line. Jumper short underneath Jason Smith. He can't get the rebound to go. Fighting for it again. Picks it up. Nice pass off to Jordy. He can't get it. Jordy has the ball knocked away from him now. Goes into the corner. And then Low tack takes it away. What a play. Jordy tried to slap it off of Low tack, and good hands. Low tack just grabbed it from him. DeSpiegler left side. Good for a two-pointer. His toes were right on the line. Jeff DeSpiegler. 63-58. A-Stars lead with 3 minutes to go. Third quarter. But this one's going to go right down to the wire. Johnson for three, and he'll roll it in. 10 points now for Paul Johnson, the 6'2 guard from South Shore. 63-61 ball game. Out front, Travis Hughes into the lane, fires it up. It's short. Jason Smith from Hanson on the rebound. And now Jason having problems in the backcourt. Ball knocked away from him. Jordy picks it up, and Jordy is going to be fouled there by Hughes. Just the second team foul, so no free throws coming up. Now Pat Tiefenthaler is going to sit down, and we get Morris Peterson coming to the lineup. And we're also going to get a timeout called right here, too, by Brian McDermott, the coach of the A-Stars. 2.5 minutes to go, third period. The A's lead at 63-61, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
It's a South Dakota sunrise. There's a lot of work to do. There's sweat and satisfaction for people like me and you.
I've been told the touchiest part of the human anatomy is the pocketbook, and we try to take good care of it.
And it's not just getting your business and getting you in the door, but it's taking good care of you after you have the business.
I mean, product is service. So what's that mean?
Working with you, South Dakota.
Working with you, South Dakota. We
estate department here at Norwest Bank, huh?
Well, it's got to be the funnest part of banking. If you've got that customer, you walk over to them, it's closing day, you say, come on, let's buy a house today.
And you're in student loan.
I think that's probably the most fun part of the job, is visiting with kids all over the United States, knowing that you're helping them.
We want to put a lot of sweat into it because their future is affected just as much as ours, and we can never lose track of that.
Norwest Bank, South Dakota, an equal opportunity lender.
Back to the action here. The B All-Stars with the basketball, trailing by a bucket. Mike Jurdy, three-pointer from out front, won't go, but the ball knocked away by Jurdy. Driving underneath and scoring is going to be Paul Johnson. Johnson now with a dozen points, and we're tied at 63, all with 2 minutes to go in the third period. Winner of this ball game takes on the AA All-Stars. Jeff DeSpiegler driving inside, and he's going to be fouled as he goes through the lane. So DeSpiegler, who has 4 points tonight, will go to the free throw line. B Stars still holding a big rebounding advantage. In fact, we've got a 2-1 now. We've been playing offense tonight. 48 rebounds for the B's, 24 for the A All-Stars. That's been a difference in the ballgame. We're getting a lot of second, third, fourth shots even at times from underneath. DeSpiegler missing his first free throw. Here's the second one. And Jeff from Webster will get his second shot to go, gives him 5 points, and the A-Stars are up again now, 64-63. Jason Smith on the right-hand corner, pass into Leithold. Turn around, good from the side of the lane. Tom Leithold, the 6'6 center, has played a good ball game from Bowdle. 6 points tonight. He didn't average, he averaged, I should say, 22 points a game in the season, but I've been impressed with his defense a lot more than anything else here tonight. And at the other end, Jason McDonald's going to get the jumper to go from the side of the lane. He's got 2 baskets. 66-65, the A. Three-pointer from way out front will not go down. Rebound by Leithold, no good, but there's Jason Smith on the left side of the basket to tap it right back up and in. Morris Peterson missed the three-pointer. Then Leithold and Smith on the boards, and Smith got the bucket. Bees by 1 as we approach 1 minute to go in the quarter. Steve Lotak of Wagner scores and is fouled as he drives the right side of the lane. Foul is going to go on Mike Jurdy of Grand Duel.
Mike Jurdy is first.
68-67. A and Lotak will go to the free throw line. Steve with 6 points. 7 of 14 at the line for the A-Stars, and Lotak gets the free throw to go down as well. Donnie Godel, the guard, is still the leader with 12 points in the game for the A All-Stars here thus far. And leader for the B, we got Mike Jurdy and Paul Johnson, both with a dozen. And here's Jason Smith going to hit again. Just off the left side of the free throw line. 6 points for Jason Smith, 69-69. We're all tied up with 48 seconds to go in the third period. Out front, three-pointer, Lotak won't go. Out the front, Jurdy out there on the rebound. Here's a long lead pass coming up for Johnson. Stops side of the lane and gets it to go. He just stopped, put on the brakes. Everybody ran by him. 14 points now for Paul Johnson. 71-69, the Bees. 25 seconds. McDonald fade away. Good from the baseline right side. So Jason McDonald, the 6'8 center from Vermilion, the state A champs, starting to heat up. We're tied at 71, and looks like Coach Oren Schuler of the B team wants to go for the last shot, so they'll hold here the final few seconds. 12 seconds on the clock. Jurdy into the lane to Leithold. He'll turn around with 6 seconds. He gets the bucket. Leithold with 8 points. 3 seconds. 2. Here's a long shot by DeSpiegler at the buzzer, and off the rim. Almost went length of the court shot. So we've completed 3 quarters, and the score. The B All-Stars 73, the A All-Stars 71. We'll be back to the Corn Palace in 1 minute.
Can better prepare us for all aspects of the modern world. Toshiba America of Mitchell salutes the players and fans that face the challenge.
Back again, Mitchell Corn Palace. B All-Stars will have the ball to start out the fourth and final quarter. Troy Olson going to miss a jumper from the right-hand side at the baseline. And here comes the A back the other way. Donnie Godel trying to make a move left baseline. Wouldn't go. Out to Jason Stahl. He'll drain a three-pointer. Jason Stahl from Freeman has 9 points. And the A's back out in front now, 74-73. to the other end, driving inside. Scott Montgomery, no good. Here's a fast break opportunity. Bergen, the center, leading the fast break. No good. Betelgeuse on the follow. Has it poked away by Troy Olson. Here come the Bees again. Nice job by Olson. Gets it off on his left side, and the ball knocked out of bounds by off of Scott Montgomery. 3-on-2 break that time, but Montgomery just could not quite hang on. Hellwig now at the other end. He'll hit the jump shot from about 15.
Well, Tim, when we get a chance, we'll talk to Dan Sabers, the creator and promoter of this tournament or game, the All-Star game tonight.
Very good. We'll go down to you as soon as we get a little break here. Ricky Baruth from Alpena gets a nice pass outside from Montgomery. Lays it up and in, and Baruth now with 10 points. 76-75 the A. Jason Stahl, right-hand baseline, 15-footer, comes up short. Rebound knocked out front. Troy Olson going to his knees, keeping the dribble going. Now it's stolen away from him by Hellwig. Crowd liked that one. Pass into Betelgeuse for 2. Betelgeuse with 8 points. Good job by Troy Olson that time. Lost his balance on the knees. He actually dribbled the ball in between his legs trying to keep it going, but finally stolen away. Scott Montgomery now. Right side out front to Travis Palmquist. Back to Troy Olson, left-hand wing. Cross the lane, pass to Baruth. Nice one, scores, and he's fouled. Good assist there by Troy Olson, I should say, to Ricky Baruth. Baruth with a dozen. He'll go to the line. Let's go downstairs to Steve.
Okay, Dan, I guess, first of all, it's congratulations for putting an outstanding effort in the All-Star shootout, and I guess how difficult was it putting it together?
It wasn't real difficult, a lot of time consuming. We had all the kids to contact and players to line up, and it was just a fun sort of thing to do.
We'll get a chance, we'll go back to Tim.
All right, Ricky Baruth hitting his free throw, completing the three-point play. 78 all ball game, and now a steal. Troy Olson again coming away with a basketball, leading the charge. Pass to Baruth, side of the lane, slips it underneath the Churchman. He's going to be fouled. Ooh, some nice passing we're seeing down underneath. And Churchman going to go to the free throw line. Let's quickly go back down to Steve down the scoring table again.
Well, Dan, when you look across the All-State sections, selections, you've got 4 first-team All-Staters for both the A and the B squads, and really just outstanding talent here tonight.
Yeah, we do. I had a couple kids left off. It's really tough when you get down there. The talent is tremendous. The B, I thought, might be a little under, and they're proving right now that they're very good. The B looks real well balanced.
You know, it's sponsored by the Montrose Club, and the proceeds really to go help the athletic system at Montrose.
Actually, it's the basketball boosters, and so all the money is going into the Montrose basketball program.
Paul Churchman at the free throw line hit his first one, ready now for the second, and he'll drop that one in too. 11 points for Churchman. And again, Dan Sabers, who put together this All-Star show here tonight at the Corn Palace. Foul at the other end. As A bringing up the ball, Travis Palmquist with a foul as he ran over the top of Donnie Godel, who was setting a screen. 7:57 to play, 80-78. The B Stars out in front. Chad Bergen, free throw line, a little bit hard with the jumper. Betelgeuse with the rebound. He's fouled from behind. Churchman got him over the back, and so George Betelgeuse from Pine Ridge will go to the line. First team All-Stater, George Betelgeuse.
Well, Tim,
go ahead, Steve.
You know, we'll ask Dan, I guess, in the selection process, I guess, how many people were involved in selecting the players that are on the teams tonight?
I pretty well selected myself. I talked to a lot of college coaches. The college coaches helped me with their input. The high school coaches from around the state gave me a little input, but otherwise I did the selection myself.
How did you come to select the Corn Palace in Mitchell for the place?
The main reason is because Mitchell's such a great basketball town. I thought the town itself of Mitchell would draw real well, so I thought it was a basketball place.
Are you pleased with the crowd tonight?
The crowd was very pleased. The only thing that could have been better is if it would have rained this afternoon, some more farmers could have made it.
Okay. Jim?
All right, thanks, Steve. And Dan Sabers, who is the organizer. Both free throws, by the way, by Betelgeuse go. It's 80-80. Paul Churchman blocked by Jason McDonald. Ball comes loose to Palmquist. Can't get it. Now Churchman fighting for it again, side of the lane, and there we're going to get whistles. Foul on Steve Lotak of Wagner. And Paul Churchman will go to the free throw line here with 7:32 to go in the ball game. We're going to maybe send Steve and see if he can get a comment from a couple of these players on the benches here just briefly and find out what they think about this ball game here so far. I'm sure they're happy to be out there and having a chance to show what they can do. And before we do that, though, we're going to get a timeout. Oren Schuler of the B Stars calling a timeout with a score 80-80, and we'll be right back in 1 minute.
Just like high school athletics, farming is a tradition with us all.
Advisors think that whether you have livestock or not, forage sorghum or Sudax or alfalfa is a viable alternative. Mostly people without livestock are going to a Sudax for a plow down or alfalfa that they can offer for sale this fall with a harvest after September 1st. We believe that these three products, which are running out rapidly, by the way, are viable alternatives and much better than leaving the soil go to weeds.
Please call your local DeKalb Pfizer dealer today for further details on these products.
Back at the Corn Palace, Paul Churchma has scored a bucket while we were away, and now we're going to get a foul down low underneath as well. And it's going to send Churchma back to the free throw line. Lotak with a foul, the fourth on Steve Lotak of Wagner. 6:52 to go. No shots now, they're going to say. It's going to be out of bounds to the B Stars underneath their own basket. And Paul Churchma will toss it into Ricky Baruth. The turnaround will fall from the side of the lane. Nice shot by Ricky Baruth, off balance. 15 points for Ricky. He is now the leader for the B Stars. 84-80, the B leads it. Winner of this one will go against the Double A's at 8:30, about 45 minutes from now. Shot, long one from outside, won't go by Travis Hughes. Rebound, out of bounds and off of B. There was a collision over at the side of the lane. Churchman went to the floor. He banged into Lotak, and no foul there called, but they both lost their balance. Ball went out of bounds. Ball comes into Lotak. He scores, and he's fouled by Churchman. Boy, did he power that ball up there. Good move by Lotak. Gets the basket. He'll go to the free throw line as well.
Well, Tim, we'll sneak in here and talk with John Morrison, coach of the Dakota Wesleyan Tigers. John, I get a chance to bring a lot of players onto your home court. It's a great chance for you to get out and see some outstanding players.
Well, I'm sure that's what all the other coaches are feeling like also. Gives a chance to see the kids in a different atmosphere, kind of on their own, free motion, no zone defense, and you see them in a different light. And, you know, like most all-star games or get-together, whatever, it takes them a while to get loose and get going. And some of the kids are starting to open up now. And when you see a kid during the course of the year, and you hope in this situation that if you have a question mark, you hope that if he's like a 6'3", 6'4" center, you're hoping that he turns out to be a forward in this game, or maybe a questionable ball handler. See how he does against pretty good competition. So this is a good thing.
And again, John Morrison, head coach of the Wesleyan Tigers, talking with Steve down on the floor. The roar you heard was for Paul Churchma. He put up a great shot and was fouled by Jason McDonald. The ball went in. Churchma now with 15 points, but he misses the free throw. At the other end, Lotak with a jumper right side, and that one won't go down. 86-83, the B Stars with the lead here. 5:54 to go in the basketball game. Jason McDonald, by the way, that last time picked up his fourth foul, so he and Lotak both have 4 apiece. Ricky Baruth in the lane, triple team. Off to Churchma. We're going to get an offensive foul. Paul Churchma cracked into Travis Hughes there at the side of the lane, and now some more substitutions coming in for the A Stars here at the 5:41 mark. Jeff DeSpiegler, Jason McDonald going to go out of the ball game here right now.
Well, John, how is the recruiting going for the Tigers this year?
Well, it's still kind of slow. It's the kids they want to wait around till April 15th to date the NCAA letter intent. But in our case, most of our kids that we recruit have to qualify for some type of aid, and we just haven't got anybody packaged yet, and it just takes a while.
Okay.
Jim?
Thank you, Steve, and Coach John Morrison of Dakota Wesleyan, as Heath Marshall hit a bucket there, and now Troy Olson is going to answer back. Banking it off the glass from about 12 feet on the right side. 88-86. B is still out in front, but 5 minutes yet to go in this one. Hughes, pass in the lane. Bergen with a turnaround, good off the glass. Chad Bergen with a dozen points, so he now has tied Donnie Godel for the scoring lead for the A's. And we're going to get another timeout here. This time, Oren Schuler of the Bees is asking for a timeout. 4:52 to go. It's all deadlocked at 88-88. We'll be back in one.
Call Haynes Dairy for twice-a-week delivery. The number is 996-7572. Remember, when you're a Call-Haynes customer, you can taste the difference.
Back at the Corn Palace, Jason Smith inside the free throw line. Couldn't get a jumper to go down, and the A All-Stars on the rebound. We're tied at 88 all. Bettelune, three-pointer, right side is good. George Bettelune of Pine Ridge, 13 points for him in the ball game. He now is the leader for the A's, and it's 91-88. Back the other end, jumper not going to go from the side of the lane by Montgomery. Rebound underneath Morris Peterson, and then they're tied up. And it'll be a jump ball call. The ball will belong to the A-Stars. Morris Peterson had it momentarily, then he was tied up at the side of the lane. So the A's can increase that three-point lead. Travis Hughes, off-balance free throw line, and he pumps it up and good. Shot it from right in front of the stomach as he almost lost control of the ball. Pat Tiefenthaler now for the Bees into the front court. They need a bucket here to stay close. Gives the ball up outside. They try and get it into Leitholt, and the ball's knocked away from Leitholt. Morris Peterson with a pass in the side of the lane there. It'll still belong to the Bees. Tiefenthaler will throw it in. Paul Johnson into the lane. Heavy traffic. Puts it up. It won't go, but he's going to draw the foul. So Paul Johnson from South Shore will go back to the free throw line here with an opportunity to cut the lead down to 3 points. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the ball game. And we'll be taking a break in between games here for about a half hour or so, and then the Double-A All-Stars will come out and take on the winners. In between ball games, a little slam dunk competition is going to be going on as well. Free throw good by Paul Johnson. He's got 15 points. Here's the second one, also good. Johnson now the leader with 16. Baruth and Churchman with 15 apiece for the B-Stars. 93-90. Here's Bettelune. Again, a three-pointer. No good, but the tap in right there to put it back up and down. Chad Bergen. And Bergen now with 14 to lead the A All-Stars. 95-90. At the baseline, great block by Donnie Godel down there to knock it away from Paul Johnson. He came flying through the air, timed his leap perfectly. Godel's not that big, only 5'9", but a nice block out of bounds. As we heard earlier, he's going to Northern. Pass inside, and Leitholt missed a short 2-3-foot jumper from right out in front, and Tom not happy at himself there. Approaching the 3-minute mark. Rick Hellwig, pass in the lane, batted around. Travis Hughes picks it up. He'll go to the basket, no good. Bettelune rebound scores. George Bettelune with 15 now, and the A's opening it up a bit. A 7-point lead, 97-90. Shot from out front, three-point range by Johnson won't go. Tiefenthaler, side of the lane, that falls off. Now Jason Smith rebound is good. 8 points for Jason Smith, 97-92. The A's with 2:40 to go. We're going to have a lot of action, I can guarantee, here in this last 2.5 minutes. Pass by Hughes, down low to Bergen. Can't get the shot. They battle for it underneath. Rebound pulled out by Jason Smith. To Tiefenthaler, to Peterson. He'll score. Nice passing down the floor. Morris Peterson gets the bucket. 97-94, so the Bees are right back within striking distance again. Donnie Godel on the dribble out front. Left-hand corner to Bergen. 15-footer is good. Chad Bergen. 16 for Bergen. The center, 6'5" from Millbank. 99-94. Driving left side of the lane again is going to be Paul Johnson. He will be fouled there, and Johnson's going to go to the free throw line.
Maybe we can get a chance to listen into the huddle during the timeout here.
All right, that sounds like a good idea.
Listen to Orrin Schuler.
All righty, 2 minutes to go here in the ball game. 99-94 in favor of the A All-Stars, and we'll see what Orrin Leitholt, their center, to work against Jason McDonald, who's got 4 fouls, and Orrin probably figuring they're going to let him go. He didn't want to get that 5th foul down inside. And right now at the free throw line is Paul Johnson. The guard from South Shore has had an excellent game. He hits the free throw. 17 points for Johnson. Averaged 18 on the season, along with 8 rebounds as well. First team All-Stater, Paul Johnson, Class B. 99-95. Second one also good. So back within 3 they are. And the inbounds pass knocked away. Morris Peterson. knocking the ball loose, and then he's going to lose it right back. Hellwig coming right back to take the ball away as he tried to pass it on the right side. Here's Godel up into the front court, in the lane, and he scores. Twisting, turning shot by Donnie Godel. 14 points for him, and it's 101-96. The A Stars, 1:35 to go. Johnson, free throw line, and he is passed into the lane, taken away by McDonald. Here's a long pass to Betelgeuse. He will score. Well, the A looking good now, up by 7 again. 1:25 to go. We're going to get another timeout. So a 7-point lead for the A Stars. 1:25 to go, and we'll be back to the Corn Palace in 1 minute. B All-Stars with the ball. Paul Johnson tried a three-pointer from out in the left-hand corner that wouldn't go, and they may have to come down to those three-pointers as time's running short. 1 minute to go. The A up by 7. Donnie Godel out front for the A All-Stars with it. 103-96 the score. George Betelgeuse pass it to Jason McDonald. Feeds it outside of the lane, and Godel couldn't pick it up there. Pass was a little bit low. Now Tiefenthaler tried to get it to Mike Jurdy, and Jurdy didn't expect the pass. Tiefenthaler just kind of laid it behind him, and Jurdy slowed down. He thought Tiefenthaler was going to go all the way into the bucket with it. So it's still 103-96 as they lose the ball out of bounds. 50 seconds now to go. Betelgeuse will bring it up to Godel. Lob inside for McDonald, but it's slapped away. 2-on-1 break. Right side of the lane going in. Johnson, no, he couldn't get the shot. He had Tiefenthaler with him, and Johnson didn't give the ball up. Now the other end, Hughes will go in, and he will be fouled. Well, that was a big one there for the Bees. If they would have got a basket, they're back within 5. But Johnson tried to keep it himself, couldn't get the shot to go down. And now still a 7-point lead for the A All-Stars, and they will be at the free throw line. Travis Hughes, 6'3", out of Stanley County, will have a chance to maybe put it out of reach right here with a couple of free throws. Betelgeuse goes out. Steve Lotak is coming in with 33 seconds to go. We'll try and get a couple of words with the winning coach here right after the ball game, and find out what you have to do to get prepared for another contest like this marathon 100-pointer. For the winners, it's not going to be easy to come back. Hughes hitting one of his 2 free throws. It's 104-96. Here's a three-pointer. Johnson will hit it. That gives him 21 points and quickly a timeout, and that's the last one now. Last timeout for Orrin Schuler's Class B Stars. They trail by 5, 104-99, but hey, they're still right in it here with 25 seconds to go. We'll take a short break. We'll be back in just half a minute.
We know you can do it. Together we can do it all.
Now is the time to plan for your retirement years. We would be happy to visit with you about an individual retirement account. Let us show you how the new tax laws may not affect your IRA tax deduction at all, and that you'll still receive the primary benefit of your IRA, that being tax-deferred growth.
We know you can do it at Livestock State Bank.
Member FDIC.
Well, the B All-Stars have their backs to the wall, but still 25 seconds to go here. And it's 104-99 in favor of the A-Stars, but the A will also have the ball out of bounds. Donnie Godel getting ready to put it in. Full court pressure, and they're going to try and go the distance. Here's a long pass. Jason Stoll, and it's blocked out of bounds by Leidholt. Jason Stoll, good executed play. They tried to go the length of the floor with a long pass, but credit Tom Leidholt, the 6'6" center, from coming from behind with a clean block as well. Now we're going to get another stop in play here with 22 seconds to go, and I'm going to see if Steve can stick his microphone in there in front of Brian McDermott, the coach of the A's. What do they want to do with a 5-point lead and 22 seconds to go in the basketball game? Let's see.
You're here. We've got Heath and who the heck? That's it. We've got Trav and George. Get in here, George. Right here. All we're doing, as soon as you're going to step out, Jace. Both guys are going to come set screen. You're going to step out, come back around. Heath, you're our outlet person here. If we don't get, you're looking for Jace to come around here, right there. Okay, we're trying to. These guys, you two guys are coming in to set the screens, right? Travis and George. Step out, give the influence out. You've got a timeout left. Okay, Heath.
All right, there you are. Coach Brian McDermott. He wants to get the ball to Jace. Jason McDonald is 6'8" center. They're going to set a couple of screens for him there. and see if they can, no, it is Jason Stahl they want to get the ball to from Freeman. You can set a couple screens. There it is, and he's open. Oh, and he couldn't hold on to the pass. It was perfectly executed. Well, Steve, you can't blame the coach, right?
Well, he was smiling all the way over here. It was perfectly executed.
Oh, boy, they set a double pick at the side of the lane, and Jason Stoll wide open in the lane, and he couldn't hold the pass. 15 seconds to go. B with it, down by 5. Paul Johnson, three-pointer on the way. Good! Great shot. He was off balance. He got it to go. 104 to 102, and there's a foul in the backcourt on Leidholt with 3 seconds to go. The A's will go to the free throw line, leading by 2 points, 104 to 102. Steve, you think the A's are going to have anything left if they hold on and win this one anyway?
Oh, it's going to be interesting. I know Oren Schuler would like to have a timeout left, though.
Yeah, A's have one left, but they don't want to stop it now. With 3 seconds to go, couple of free throws here by Jason Stahl of Freeman can put it away. If they go up, of course, by 4, not going to be anything the Bees can do. But if he misses, they'll have a chance with 3 seconds to maybe win it yet. It's a 1-and-1. So here's Saul at the line, and he's got the first one. That's a big one. 10 points for Jason Stahl, 105-102. So now it looks like the best the Bees could do would be to tie it, go to OT. But if he makes this one, it's lights out. It is up. It is no good. Leidholt with it to Jordy. Here's his half-court shot at the buzzer. No, it won't go. The A All-Stars winners 105 to 102. So the A will play the double A. And a great game. The crowd comes to their feet to give these guys a standing O. We're going to try and go down to Steve here and get a couple of quick comments from Brian McDermott. 105 to 102. The A All-Stars will come up the winners. Now, in between ball games, we're going to have a little slam dunk show. And half hour from now, that second game will be starting, of course, with the double A taking on the A. We'll remind you you're listening to exclusive coverage here tonight from the Corn Palace on KMIT in Mitchell. And we'll hear about it. Let's go downstairs. Here's Steve Culhane.
Brian, good chance to talk to you. First of all, congratulations on a win. You beat Orange.